Welcome back to Simply Living It for another video. My name is Jamie. I love to share homeschooling, homemaking, motherhood encouragement here on my channel. And today I have just something short and sweet that I want to share with you. A little tiny bit of encouragement. And I hope that this blesses you today. I hope that this is an encouragement from the Lord for you today. Just as it has been an encouragement to me. That is why I wanted to share this. I had some time recently. It's been hunting season and crazy and chaos over here. It's been very busy, but it's been very beautiful. It's been very good in many, many ways. And what I have with you today just kind of came to me while I was sitting on the porch at the cabin. I love to take my notebook. This is my little notebook where I write down all of my thoughts and drink my coffee and just sit and listen to the leaves on the aspen tree. What I want to share with you is from 2 Corinthians 12. My grace is sufficient for you. Power is made perfect in weakness. And this right now is such a word of truth for me in homeschooling, in motherhood, in the different seasons that we walk through as moms, as homemakers, as wives, homeschooling our children, all of it. I don't know it all. Not even close. I cannot do it all. I cannot cover everything. I cannot cover all the things. In homeschooling, a lot of times we can get overwhelmed with the thought and idea of let's take homeschooling, like their whole homeschooling life, into consideration, and we feel the need and the pressure to cover everything that our child will ever need to know in life. We feel that that's our job, is to teach them everything they'll ever need to know. That is not our job. That's actually quite impossible for us as homeschooling moms, even as their moms, if we're just talking homemaking. Trying to train them and equip them and give them all the things and skills and experiences and knowledge that they will need to know by the time they graduate, leave our home, go out into this world. That is so out of our hands. That is so beyond anything that we can do. I am not capable of that, but my God is. When I am weak, He is strong. When I feel incapable, ill-equipped, it's out of my hands, that is where we go to God. He is capable. He will give us the strength to do what He's asked us to do. He will equip us. When I am weak, the verse I just read to you, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. When I can come to Him and say, God, I don't know how to do this. God, I don't know what to do in this situation. God, help me. Even if it's something as simple as math. I've shared with you all how many times I've changed and searched for math, and we finally found it. You know how many times I took that to the Lord? How many times I'm like, God, please help us. We need something in our home to cover this area, right? We need something in our home to cover that area. God, we need answers for health and medical reasons. God, we need your help in this direction and in that direction. I need your help as a mom to have a content heart in being home and staying home and raising my children and forfeiting the things that maybe I thought I wanted to do and pursue in life, and to say, God, I know that 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 I know I am to stay home and homeschool my boys. I know God has called me that, and I know that without a doubt. Without a doubt. That is what God has called me to do. My children, my home, my family. I am to be home and to homeschool them. And I can see that in every single step and avenue and venture and detour and crazy road that I take myself down. I am brought right back here. This is where I'm supposed to be, and God confirms that to me so many times in so many ways, and has since the beginning of my homeschool journey, of my stay-at-home homemaking mom journey. I know this is where I'm supposed to be, and maybe you're still wrestling with that. Maybe you don't know. Ask Him. Ask Him to confirm it to you. Ask Him to show it to you. Ask Him to reveal that to you. Ask Him to give you a word, something to cling to for those moments that you feel like there's something else you should be doing, for those moments that you feel like there's something better you could be doing with your time. I will tell you, I'm going to save it because that's the next video. I don't want to go too far into that one. I want you to know, because something is hard, it does not mean it's wrong. Because something is hard, it doesn't mean it's bad. Because something is hard, it does not mean that you should quit. It does not mean that you are going down the wrong path. Just because something is hard does not mean it's wrong or bad. Homeschooling takes determination, takes perseverance, takes discipline. So does motherhood. So does homemaking. All of these things take determination. I often find myself when I have moments of feeling inspired and encouraged to share something with you girls, I find the enemy likes to come in and say, you know, who am I? I can feel. Who am I to share and to encourage? Who am I to be used by God to speak something of encouragement, maybe to some sweet mama watching this? But he never fails. He never lets me down. And I see that through the words, through the comments that you mamas leave for me. I see that in the editing of these videos. I sit and edit these videos and I listen to the words that I speak. And sometimes, as crazy as it may even sound, God speaks to me through my own voice and encourages me in that way, more ways than you guys even know. I'm really just being blown away by God lately. And I can't wait to go deeper into some of that with you. But in those moments that I'm weak, that's when he can shine. That's when he can show himself. That's when he can do his best work. If I feel I'm strong enough and powerful enough and inhuman enough to do it all on my own, then why would I need him? Why would we need him? Those moments when we say I'm not strong enough, I am so weak, I am struggling, I am XYZ, fill in the blank. That's when he says, yes, come to me. My power is made perfect in your weakness. And when we can humble ourselves and go before him and ask for help, ask for a word from him, ask for some encouragement, for help, for strength, for endurance, for perseverance, God, all of it. Give me an extra dose. Ask him. He's there. He's listening. He's ready. What I'm doing as a homemaker is what I've been called to do. And yes, I could trade it for a million other things that this world would say are worth it. But in God's eyes, none of it is worth my children. I want to store up treasure in heaven, not here, where moths and rust destroy. This is kingdom work. Homemaking is kingdom work. Homeschooling is kingdom work. Whatever your life may look like, whatever you may be facing, truly, if homeschooling is your struggle right now, your battle, your mountain, your giant, go to him and remember that his power is made perfect in your weakness. Humble yourself. Admit that you're weak. Admit that you need his strength, that you need him to sustain you, because he does. He is our sustainer, our provider, our strength, our provider of all things, not just the things that you see, but the things you don't see, the things that you feel. Peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding, that comes from him. We get to look at this world and quickly that fades, right? Go to him. Go back to him every single time. He is your peace. He will sustain you. He will hold you. He will comfort you. Homeschooling is hard. Child rearing is hard. Marriage is hard. Life is hard. It's all hard. But choose your hard. Choose what you are going to focus on, what you are going to focus your time on, what you're going to focus your attention on. Put your spiritual eyes, your spiritual goggles, I call them, put them on. And remember that there's no better place that you could be than home with your children, loving on your family, loving on your husband, and being present. Know that hard does not equal bad or wrong. not always. Breathe a sigh of relief knowing you do not have to have all the answers. Breathe a sigh of relief knowing that you will never be capable of teaching your children every single thing that they ever need to know ever in their entire life. That's God's job. We do what we can. We prepare what He leads us to prepare. We teach them what we know to teach them in our home, and then He gets to do His handiwork. He gets to do His miracle work, and that's the beautiful part of being a mama, of being a woman, of being a homeschool mom. And I hope that today's video encourages you. I will see you back very soon for another one.